Make up your mind that you're going to become a leader. In this path that you're taking, leadership is something that's inevitable, and I'll explain why. Just imagine you see someone that every day he wakes up at the exact same time, does the exact same routine, sleeps at the exact same time, and has wonderful results that every other person doesn't have. Of course, you want to follow that person because you're like, I want my life to be better, right? And that's the kind of person that you are because you're doing the right habits, showing up at the right places, having the right mindsets, watching the right YouTube channel. Yeah. So yeah, that's the kind of life that you're going to live. So like like being a leader can also be like kind of scary because you may be like my habits are being like monitored like 24/7. That means somebody can always be like saying he did this, he didn't do that, he didn't do like, and if you ever make any failure, like it's going to be like shown. I mean, everybody will be like, oh, that guy that used to do this thing, right? He failed in XYZ, he did this, he did that, and number one, never be afraid of a defeat. A defeat, will I even call it defeat? A lesson. That's what I'll call it. A lesson. We're not losers. It's only losers who fail or see a lesson as a failure. Because sometimes we have to learn so that we can grow and actually like get to where we actually want to go to. Sometimes you may think you know the road somewhere, but you just know the road that is closest to that destination, not necessarily the road itself. You know, and it might feel sad, but like you know when you eventually get the right direction to the road, you realize like, wow, I wasn't actually so far away, and then it feels nice. So that's the same thing with like leadership. When you fail the first time, people will be like, oh, this guy, look at him, he's stupid. But you had experience from that failure, then you can now like go to the next level, and that's how all these things work, right? So that is one side about leadership that like you may be like scared about. But the other benefits, one benefit is you get more girls. And the other benefit is actually so true. Like think about like in your school, who are the people that get the most girls? They're the leaders. So think about even anywhere, like even in our work, is the manager that like people want to be in a relationship with because like he's the guy. Girls want people with resources, they don't want losers. So that's one, you get more girls. Number two is you have to like you get and a lot of accountability partners. That's what I'll say. You don't just start living, you start being accountable to like others because like you don't want others to go in the wrong direction, right? That means you don't want them to see you doing the wrong things, right? And because you don't want them seeing you doing the wrong things, you're always going to be doing the right things at the right time in all times. You see why being a leader is actually a bonus. And when you do the right things at the right time, every time, that means you're always going to be in the right direction at all times to get what you want. And even faster because you're now doing it like significantly more consistent than how you would do if it was only you that was looking at yourself. You see? So, and by the way, you also start living your life like as though like people are watching you like every single day, and that's like a serious blessing. Some people may see it as a curse, but like it's a serious blessing because you're always going to do the right thing so that nobody can like Bible says that we should live our life so that we can be blameless to all men. Exactly. So like so that you be blameless to yourself. So that if let's say you tried something and let's just say it didn't work out, you are not going to say, "Oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that." You be like, "Okay, I did this, I did that, I did that," but like maybe there's something else I didn't do and I did not know about. That's one beautiful thing about being a leader. My own story is every time like since I was a kid, I was always put in leadership position because I was a pastor's kid, and I didn't really even understand. Although I really enjoyed the show because I used to get applause from the crowd, and like I still really appreciate it to this day because I'm still a leader in church, and like it has really done something to me. I came to Covenant University, and like I could just easily lead my setmates because I've already experienced like a whole lot of experience under my belt. So it's not like I just started off. I already know how to do all this kind of stuff, right? And like it was significantly easy for me to like just like go up in terms of leadership in this school because I'm already experienced. So and that is even the same thing in life. Like it's just a beautiful thing to be a leader. Like honestly, it's a beautiful thing to be a leader. You should desire to be the head because also if you're the head, it's the head that has the most influence. The leader can just decide on anything he wants to do and it gets done. A follower can't do that. And also you're on this path. We're all fighting for the glory of God here. And because you're fighting for the glory of God here, you literally have to be a leader because if you're a leader, you can influence significantly more people. You understand? So I've said my story, I've said the benefits of leadership and also the things that like may scare you a little bit about leadership. But all in all, it's still a win because it improves your life and your life is the most important thing here because your life for the glory of God. And when you shine for your light, all the moths come to the light. Remember that. So yeah, make sure you get your Rhapsody of Reality Steve for you, your friend, your family member, or anyone who is on this path. And also like make them to like subscribe to this channel and like make them to watch my videos because if they watch my videos, like their life will become better because all these videos I'm saying they are not the trend, they are because of things I've experienced in life. Like as I'm experiencing things in life is how I come up with these videos, right? Because I'm on the same path of self improvement as you all. So let's make this a journey together, right? Yeah. Like always, I already said, make sure you get your Rhapsody of Reality Civil. Yeah. Like always, be strong and very courageous. And remember that the word works. Ciao.